Hi, my name is Lucas Mendo. The coolest booth was definitely Outlaws. Secondary to that, it was like, there's a lot of anime art. I love anime art, so yeah.
Probably be the envy of a million people here. Before your day.
Can I just get 02 and... Do you have main?
In actual, oh yeah.
Okay, 02 main.
In the actual art size?
Yeah.
Okay.
Outlaws was really sick. It was really well made. It was like this really big screen. They had a lot of events planned. We had like the small tournament playing. We had a lot of fans coming out. We just watched the games. Being online and like playing and seeing people in your chat, seeing all these usernames, not knowing everyone's story, not being able to have like in-depth conversations or like read body language or anything. When you go to these block parties and you meet all these like very supportive fans who are very passionate about the community and like the team and the organization and everything, it's very different from seeing a username say those things, but like actually meeting the person behind the username. I met a bunch of like really old fans from like way back, like when I was in FaZe and like before I was in FaZe, when I was like SK Gaming or like when I was just like a no-name team. And like people that watch me all this time and like I recognize their online name, but like I have no idea who they are in person. And it's really cool meeting these people and like being able to have like actual conversations, like, you know, talk face to face, because it really makes it feel more real. And they're not just like numbers behind a screen, but they're individual people. Like all of them have a story. I remember being like DreamHack in Austin, and I remember asking Nev, like, why doesn't like Dallas Fuel have a booth here? Or like, why doesn't anyone else in Overwatch League have any booths? Or like, why doesn't anyone want to do anything together? And it's like, it feels like Outlaws is setting the standard for the future in terms of like activations, you know, block parties, and just like fan interaction, community interaction. These volunteers, they're just like insanely passionate about this. They drive for hours just to get out to a block party for one day because they have to go to work the next day, but they just want to meet their friends, they just want to watch the game.
Who's pumped? Y'all are fans till we die, right? Houston! I love this city so much.
Seeing all these hundreds of people just like screaming at the game and reacting to every little play and just like feeling the passion behind the entire community is something that like players really should experience. Like not just once, not just twice, like all the time.
So, if you guys don't know, we have some friends over at T-Mobile. America's fastest network ever! The kid already knows.
Like just seeing these people be so like unconditionally supportive to this team is like really amazing.
Comicpalooza, are you guys ready? Then I think it's time to start off the match. The final superhero showdown coming your way.
That's what I'm talking about! See that?
So every year in Houston, there is a massive comic book and pop culture convention called Comicpalooza. It's one of those bigger conventions that happens in Texas, and Houston's pretty cool of a city because it seems like, you know, there's a lot of people that plan to come out, and then there's a lot of folks who are like, oh, Comicpalooza's here, and they all just rush it. They hooked us up with this great space on the third floor. They gave us an entire lobby right to ourselves that was really conveniently right next to these big halls that they would use for like guest panels and Q&As, and they just said, go nuts, whatever you want to do.
Okay, I see who you're playing. I see. Who are you guys most terrified to play?
No one.
Oh.
Spoken like a true outlaw.
We wanted to throw the superhero showdown. I mean, the people that come here, you know, they love Batman, they love Superman, they love, you know, all these larger than life characters, so we thought we would take a game like Overwatch that's already larger than life and throw our own little spin and interesting super serum added into it. It was, you know, jump faster, it was run quicker, it was charge ults faster, it was abilities on shorter cooldowns. We really wanted to make it feel like Marvel. We said, you know what, 6-person free-for-all, not enough, let's kick it up. And we kicked it up to a 12-person free-for-all, which was awesome. So incorporating T-Mobile into the activation was actually like super easy, but really cool. We had a truck downstairs. They had a ton of people that were out there, talking to folks about the good word of the Uncarrier, and they were really cool about, hey, we're partners, we're teammates in all of this. So we were lucky enough to go down there, and we brought our own a nice big scroll with McCree on it, and we brought our cosplayers down there to hang out, and they were awesome about it. They were fantastic, but of course they're like, in true Southern generosity, all that Southern hospitality, they gave us these massive swag bags to take up there. So it was everything from stickers and hand sanitizers to all this like really cool promo stuff that they had. At all the events, we have a VIP seating. We try to set aside some DX racers specifically for all those T-Mobile customers that they want to have a nice premium experience, kick their feet up a little bit, have a little bit of extra cushion. We're really in the business of just trying to make people happy and to see all you guys happy, with the support of T-Mobile, with the support of all these folks like Engage that are coming out and promoting the event and putting everything together, and it just makes it all worthwhile. It really does.